Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon or good evening. It's Brisa Mayimbo, your lifestyle and mindset coach. I want to talk to you about welcome to my YouTube channel. If that's the first time you're tuning in, please don't forget to turn on your notifications so you will be notified anytime I do go online. So I want to talk about three attitudes that can be a blockade that can be like really stopping you from really embracing entering on that that glorious purpose that you have, or really embracing your call, or those that are really blocking you on your way to really becoming that which you were called for. The three, the three of them, I say three of them. So the first one is procrastination. The second one is that being in that comfort zone. And the third one is that, that fear that we have to really do something. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first one, procrastination. How many times or have you said, now I will do something, or tomorrow I will do it? You know what? You have that great idea that God has given you. You have that great project that God has given you. You have probably a book title or something that is great that is coming out of you. You are so excited. But you could be saying, you know what, I will do it maybe in a week or two. I don't really have time to do that right now. You're finding tons and one many and one reason for you not to do it, and you keep on procrastinating. You probably had that idea starting the first week of January, and here we are, on August the 19th, when this video is being launched. You still haven't realized it a bit of why, because you've been postponing. You've been saying, I will do it tomorrow, I will do it. And by saying it, you don't even know you're stealing away, because I always say that the time, you only have 24 hours each day for you to perform. You only have 24 hours each day for you to do that which you were called to do, or going through it. So anytime you procrastinate, anytime you don't do one step, because that's what God wants to see you do, one step, baby step. It doesn't mean that if you have that project of building the house that you're gonna have the need right now. That doesn't mean that, because it doesn't happen like that, just like that. I wish we all wish right. No, that doesn't happen like this. Or maybe you have that big project, you want to be an entrepreneur, or you're gonna have the whole money that you want right now, the finance that you want not know. God wants something. Do you have a plan, first of all? Some people have it in their idea, in their mind, but they never really sat down and really make a plan. Do you have a plan? Where do you want to start? How long does it take? What are the needs and the ones that you want, the thing that you want? What are the elements? Who do you need to contact? Who do you need to call? Do you know the next person to go to? Do you know who? All those questions, you require you to sit down, write something like a vision, something like you say in Habakkuk. Write a vision. Do you have a vision plan for your idea? Do you have a vision for your dream? A lot of people just think, and you keep on sitting and say, no, I'll wait tomorrow. The more you wait, the longer it takes for you to really even start. But you have to start. And again, you start baby step. Remember the baby? They anytime they're learning to walk, they go once, they fall. They go twice, they fall. They go three times, they fall. But does the baby stop walking? No. Until that day you just see him running, but you keep on doing. That's the attitude that I want you to have. Instead of just saying that, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow, I want you to do something. I want you to do something each day that brings you toward that dream that you have. That's it, guys. I know it's hard because I used to be the queen of procrastination. I will find so many reasons for me not to do what I want to do. And yes, by the time we pass by, and those people at the end of the day, they'll be so miserable. At the end of the week, you will have the, you know what, I don't even know what I did. I didn't even know the time passed by. The day has passed by because first of all, you have no plan. So you have no map to follow. There is no GPS. You're just driving like someone in a new city. That's how it is. You have that idea. It's like driving in a new city that you've never been there. So by you not having a map, and then you not having a plan to go to, from plan A to point B, the direction to follow, you'll be like falling into procrastination because it'll be hard. But when you see that plan, you have a plan. It's easier to follow something than just be sitting and waiting for the golden miracle provision. That does not happen like that. So I want you, when you live that life, taking something, go sit down somewhere. Whatever idea that you have, first of all, take a piece of paper, take a journal, okay, take a journal, write them down. Write that vision, like I said, Habakkuk, write that vision, and then start making a plan. And starting from today, stop procrastinating and go to work. Start making a plan, start making those content that you need to do, guys. You start right now, one step at a time. And you will tell me at the end of a week, at the end of, three ideas. Just start with three simple ideas. Three simple ideas. Write them down. What are the plan? I want to build a house. What do I need? Pum pum pum. I want to make a business. What do I need? Pum pum pum. Start by one, two, and then start flowing, and then check out as you're going. Without a plan, without a purpose, we perish. That's how it is. And we do have a plan. And the first one, the next one that we do is that we're so comfortable in our situation. After finding many reasons, you like probably you have that job that you love, which is good. You're living in that one bedroom apartment, you feel comfortable. You're living around a great neighborhood, maybe you grew up there, and you find a reason that you have that dream that requires for you to really upgrow your source, because that's what it is. Sometimes if God gives you an idea, it seems impossible. If it's that easy, it will be. I don't think that it will be like a God idea, because it's usually challenging. It will challenge your inner head. It will challenge to kill that ego. It will challenge in your. You have challenge in your finances. You will challenge all the area of your life will be pro, because that's what it is. You'll be tested. And you'll be so challenged that you have to grow out, because that environment that you have is like the little baby is there for 9 months. After 9 months, there is no space for the baby. So being in that apartment for 9 months or 3 or 4 years, you've been living in that neighborhood for maybe your whole life. It's time for you to expand. Because again, I always say that if you are in the wrong environment, there is no way that idea cannot prosper. It's like having a seed. If you're planting a seed in the wrong environment, wrong, it will not grow. So you have to expand. Maybe that idea, that new business require for you to move out, to upgrow, and you're there so comfortable. Those are my boys, my homewood. I understand very comfortable being there, done that, but that does not gonna grow. That's not gonna make that idea bloom. And you really need to grow out of your comfort zone and really get out and really dare to go somewhere where you never been. You really need to go reach those people you never reach. You really need to get out of that comfort zone. There's something, a boundary that you might need to cross. The thing you might be able to wake up in the morning and do something you never done before. But again, it's getting out of that comfort zone. Until you learn to get out of that comfort zone, you will never grow. Because that's where the blessing comes. You have to learn to wake up in the morning. Maybe you go into that 9 to 5 job right now. Maybe hey, for you to start that dream, it requires for you to be up, which is a discipline part of it that a lot of people aren't do and are not ready to do. You have to wake up, for example, 2 or 3 hours prior to your first appointment, which should be the perfect discipline. Once you wake up, you have time to plan your day. You have time to do whatever you have to do prior to do your regular job. And then you have time in your job. When you come back home, you do the same thing. 5, you come back at home at 5 o'clock. From 5 to 8 o'clock, or from 5 to the next time you go to bed, you have 3, 4 hours to work on your dreams. That's how it is, guys. Get off that comfort zone. Do things you never done. If you want to lose that weight, you're not going to be sitting in that couch and pretending and dreaming. Yes, you have a big vision, but until you go in action, until you go to the work, until you plan something, and again you come back to that planification, you will never have the result that you want. One step at a time. The baby has to stand. The baby has to fall for him or her to really start walking. You have to do that. You have to fall just like this and do not be scared. And that's just the third part of it. A lot of people aren't doing what they want to do. They're missing that third attitude that we do. It is being living in the fear. And God doesn't want you to be fearless. God wants you to be fearless. God wants you to trust Him because He got you. Remember the plan that He has for you since you were in your mother room. That idea that He has given you, He has it, and the idea always comes with a provision. But you have to trust Him. You have to live with faith and not by sight. Because what the situation that you are here might be might not seem impossible, might seem realistic because you don't have anything, you might not have a job, and yet you just woke up with that big idea that I'm going to have my own business, I'm going to have my own thing, but it seems unrealistic. People might think like you're a fool. What do you think you're going to have? You barely can sustain yourself. You barely can pay your rent or stuff. But you have to say, you know what? I'm a believer. If God has given me that idea, I can do it. So then you have to wake up and start investing in something. Start looking at that and say, you know what? I have to get off that comfort zone. I have to have that boldness to go reach and start again. If you can on YouTube, you can find free information on YouTube. Go there, look for those people, connect to those people that can help you. It's time for you to go out of that comfort zone and start investing your time, taking more time to read. When it was the last time you read a book about finance? You want to open a business and you never read one financial book. It is impossible for you to be financially prosperous. Yes, you have that in the kingdom, but you have to have the knowledge. Remember, He said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. So you have to instruct yourself. You have to plan on going on seminar, on going to having a coach, because you have to have a counselor to help you as you go on that journey. You have to have, for example, a physical coach. If you want to lose weight, you have to have a personal coach, or to have people that can accountable. You can have that, or you can go to the conferences. All of that, those investment that you do need to do. If you don't do that, there is no way that you're going to get out of that conference. And again, it's fear. You feel less because you don't know, because that's how it is. The thing that you don't know, you're scared about it. But until you get out of that comfort, until you feel confident and really trust that womb, that which gave you that idea, which is the divine power, He has given that idea. I am telling you, you have to trust him for the provision. Do not focus right now on the how, okay? Just focus on your why. Okay, remember three attitude. Talk about three attitude. Tell me what aspect, okay? What thing are you going to implement today? Are you going to drop one of these, and which one are you struggling with? And tell me, what are you going to take from that episode? I thought we talk about procrastination, the killer of dream. One, procrastination. We talk about getting of that comfort zone. The third one is investing in yourself, trusting that dream, going out and reach. So tell me, how can I help you better? You struggling with that? Remember, I'm a mind shift queen. Okay, I'm the mindset, and I help people get out of that comfort zone mentally. It might be a shock, it might be something that a trauma that you have experienced when you were a childhood or whatever you are growing up. Someone never tell you that you were worth it. I remember as a coach that you are worth it because you were created for a purpose. And remember, I'm here to help you. Don't hesitate to reach me on the social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm all those Instagram. So don't forget, if you need an appointment, schedule it so I can help you to get off of that little skill, those little scarcity that's in your mind. Remember, everything starts with your mind. That's why you have to renew your mind every single day. And I help you do that. I help you get out of that comfort zone mentally so that you can be able to have that boldness and really reach out to whom you have to do. Remember, I'm here. That was your mindset and lifestyle coach, Bishop Mayambo. Until we meet again, don't forget you are born for a reason. You are, just the God masterpiece. You are unique, so never compare your life to anyone else. And until we meet again, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like and share this video and tell me what you got it. Tell me what are you struggling the most for. We can have a session. And this is our tribe. I'll be reading the comments. I'll be commenting and do everything, and that's how we exchange. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye now.